Today we will be playing the online adaptation of the Rotterdam Dilemma game for the VIRT2UE project. Okay, so some of you already played this game, but I'm not sure if you all played it online, the modified version. So we'll just quickly go through the rules just for everyone to understand. So this is an adaptation of the Rotterdam Dilemma game, which is used to foster research integrity debates. This one is modified a bit to reflect the needs of the VIRT2UE training. And I will first share my screen, and I will present you the dilemma, the case in question, after which I will ask you for your answers in the case, and then we'll discuss why you chose this particular answer and if there are any differences between the groups. Then afterwards, I will do the breakout rooms and split you in 3 different smaller groups. And during that time, you will have to identify the virtues and the echoic parts of the dilemma which you think are important. And then you'll have a group representative discussing and explaining why you chose these virtues as important ones. And then we will conclude with the reflection on the process and see what you think was difficult, what was easy, and is this game useful for you in your everyday practice. Write down on a piece of paper your answer to the dilemma. And I will give you a few more seconds, then I'll stop screen sharing. We have lots of D's. Ivan, is that a D? Yes, okay. Maria, you have a D as well, D.
I just had a comment, if that's all right. Regarding the first table, Benjamin said that respect for colleagues and honesty were very important, and I would agree, but I was just thinking about how, according to different perspectives in that case, different principles will be important. If you look from the supervisor's view, he definitely didn't have any respect for colleagues, but he had honesty in abundance. And he used honesty in a perverted way. So if you don't have one principle, which is have respect, and you have another, it makes it almost not as valuable as a principle anymore. I usually think that honesty is one of the most controversial virtues, because if you don't have good intentions, or if you don't have other virtues such as mindfulness and respect and seeking the truth, then being honest doesn't do much. It can also be very hurtful if you look at it in a way.
It's very interesting to see how one action, which seems simple enough, can have many interpretations. So I feel like each group had its own underlying motivations for the action and thoughts why it's the right thing to do. And this is how the virtues were chosen, because some are even quite different, especially in regards to this honesty. So it's also the question of the internal motivation of the person making the choice.
What I like about the dilemma game is that when you get into it, you expect to be forced to choose between 2 different options, and you have to choose the right one. And in the end, we all agreed that not everything is black and white.
What I like about Rotterdam Dilemma game is that it's both specific enough that you have a complete case, and basic enough that you can implement it into your cases that you have in your real life.